What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, I really wasn't gonna make a video on this, but I decided why not. So the airlift management that we took out of the XB, we're gonna be putting it into the 350Z. That's the reason why I took out the manual management right here, the budget air suspension. I'm going over that in another video, so stay tuned for that one as well if it hasn't been out already. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna be putting in the airlift management into the 350Z. Ideally, I wanted to put the air suspension stuff underneath where the spare tire was, but the actual tank itself was too big. And the airlines doesn't reach the tank unless I buy more fittings and stuff. But I kind of need to get this done right now because the car is not drivable, and I just paid registration and all that after it was in storage or non-op, so I kind of want to drive it. So we're just gonna set it up the best that we can, which is the tank is gonna go back there, and then the two compressors are gonna go at the start of this strut tower right here. Pretty much like how all the Z's have it set up. I mean, there's really no other way to do it in the Z's because of the lack of space in the trunk itself. But later on, we're gonna buy fittings and stuff so I could put the compressors in the trunk itself and then just have the tank up top. Alright guys, so if you come into the car, you pop open the cubby hole, and this is a base model, so it doesn't come with the factory Bose sub and all of that. So it's really nice that I have this extra space to store my amp and wires and all of that. But anyway, I have the power wires coming down into the cubby hole over there. My camera keeps not focusing. But yeah, it's over there in the corner, as you guys can see, the red wire coming down. It's hooked up to the distributor block. I'm gonna hook up my sub and amp later. But yeah, so this is an extra space for me to hold my wires right now. Distributor block is right there. This wire right here is the ignition wire. It lets the management know that the car's ignition is on so it can start up. This right here is running, this first one right here, it's running to the back side of this cigarette lighter. Let's see if I can pull it out, show you guys. There. So yeah, it's running to the back side of this. I just kind of jerry-rigged it in here. It was like this from the budget air suspension, and it's been fine. So I just connected the pink wire to that wire, which is right here. The blue wire is connected to the pink wire in here somewhere. Again, I will clean this up just as soon as I know everything works. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for the wiring as far as wiring goes. So there's a power, there's a ground, and there's a remote wire. Again, you have to hook up your compressor to the harness itself. And if you have a second compressor like I do, you either have to purchase your separate wiring harness for the second compressor, or you can make your own. I opted out to purchase it because of the fact that, you know, there's an input for it in the original harness. So I bought it. It was like $100, but you know what? It's worth it, in my opinion, to run a second compressor. So I went ahead and did that, and now it's all wired up. I just need to plug in the controller and figure out the mounting situation. Okay, so we have it bolted down, as you guys can see. Okay, now Christine's gonna put it in the car. See if it sits flat. If not, we gotta shave down the bolts.
That's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys, so this is the setup right here. I'm gonna be the first to say that it is not perfect and it is not symmetrical in a sense where this, I believe, is the middle marking. Everything is mounted a little bit to the left. But yeah, I'll be the first to say it is crooked, but it's alright. You can't really tell too much. We're just gonna mount everything up like this, and then I'm gonna of course hide these wires on the inside of the board. That doesn't stay on the extension switches. Oh, bless it. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and run the lines. We really just need to rerun the front lines because the front lines run from the bag all the way to like where the shifter is, but we moved all the management to the trunk where the spare wheel is. So now we need to run the lines all the way to the back of the car. So we're gonna go ahead and follow the existing lines that's in here already, but we're just gonna add longer lines. So when you run your airlines, you would want to run it like probably along these original like brake lines and stuff, because it's going to be tucked up high and it won't be like the lowest point of your car. You don't ever want to run your lines low, because then, you know, like if you want to ride low, it's going to scrape and you don't want to tear out your airlines and then you get stuck on the side of the road or something. So always make sure that your lines are higher than your lowest point of your vehicle. I like to tuck them above the frame rail if possible. There is an empty slot, as you guys can see right here. So I'm gonna try and run the lines through here. There you go. I'm just gonna continue this all the way to the back of the car. Alright guys, so if you can see next to that bracket right there, that's the line running into the trunk. I ran the line up over the gas tank, I believe, and then I drilled a hole through the bottom of it, through the trunk, and then I fed it through there. And then I did this bag one as well. So if you see the line right there, it just runs up into the trunk. Yeah, it looks like the line is rubbing on that thing, but it's not. There's some gap in there. So yeah, so that is how I ran the lines. I'm gonna do the same to the opposite side. Plug it all up, and then the bags will be fully installed. Good, no leaks. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the finished product right here. It's something super simple, you know, it's nothing too extravagant. I would probably do a hardline setup later, but this is gonna do it for now. Like I said, I wish I could have kept it more cleaner and put everything in the spare tire compartment, but it didn't fit. So this is gonna have to do for now. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys can hit the thumbs up button down below, that'll really help other people find our video. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button to stay on top of the videos every time we upload, alright? Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you in the next one.